Hello, 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 everyone. How are we doing today? Give me 2 seconds and we are going to hop right back into the diorama map. Just trying to make sure all my chat boxes are in the right spot. So how you been today? Hope you're all good. I also wanted to double check what it is that we did in the last stream. So let me check my notes here quick. All right. My notes say that we messed up the food, or we messed up the water for the drought, so we didn't have any food. We tried to start a food factory. We are in a bad tide, and the dam/reservoir is mostly done. So let's flip over to the right screen here. And let's take a peek. Yes. Yes, sirree, Bob. We don't have a ton of water in the reservoir. We don't have a ton of water in the actual tanks. Why does it look like we have a beaver underneath? I don't know. And we have 3 pieces of food. We're doing fabulous here, people. I don't know what we were trying to accomplish last time, but we apparently didn't do a very good job of it. But we do need... We need the food factory and this power wheel done so that we can burn through some of this corn for corn rations. What do we have these guys set up as? Kohlrabies. We do have a lot of kohlrabies that look like they are going to come into play in the next little bit. And we do have quite a few that are already ready to go. So I think we might be okay. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to put ourselves on the 2s. Why are we out of blueberries? We are out of blueberries. Well, that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. I think we need a bigger blueberry patch. And that's not... We have 500 corn, so if we could get some of the corn done, we would be able to hack that. We did lose a few things, a few bits of corn over here due to that. This guy, do we have this set? It's auto closed. It's on auto. Okay, so we're okay there. Do we have this guy up here open? All right. Still working on the rest of the pumps up here. But we might have to turn on... We have 11 days. 11 days here. We might have to turn on some pumps. We have 38 beavers. 38 beavers to 40 beavers. We've got 11 days yet. We need about 1,200 water to get through that. Oh gosh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Not good at all. We at least are kind of keeping even with the water. Kind of, sort of. Alrighty, let's, we got that pop priority, that's pop priority. Do we have enough? We are going to make this, oh, we already have this as a high priority thing. That's coffee beans. Let's go ahead and make this, which one is the corn? There we go, corn rations. We kind of are in a bit of a problem here with no berries. This guy. Oh, he is planting. I'm like, no, you need to be planting. No recipe selected. Oh, no. Oh, no. We didn't actually. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. We got the beavers on 22 hours too. That doesn't help with the food need. Fermented cassava. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and kick down the I'm gonna go ahead and kick down the time for the beavers to 18. Let's see if we can't make them a little happier. How long until these cassava seedlings are ready? 50, 70, 67. That was weird. Why did he go in and out of those? That right there. Don't know. Okay. Oh, we only have one beaver on the wheel of shame. How much power do we need? We need at least one more beaver on here. Needs 120 power. Oh. All right. I'm almost thinking we need to open another water pump. It says estimated time to depletion is 29 days. What is going on here? Of course, I've got encoding lag again. I'm hoping that we're okay on all fronts. Video's looking okay. We have a lot of very hungry, very hungry beavers. right, so 2 beavers is 74 power. Wait, no. 2 beavers is 150? Come on, can we get our act together here, beavers, and just run this? So that we can make y'all some food? Hi, Dragon! How are you today? I hope you're having a good day. Okay, these are at 75%. We're not doing really great with those. We are at least getting not enough food. Not enough food. We have 2 in all of our farmhouses, so we kind of need this guy to come open. I'm good. I'm going to get ready to bed. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty late for you again, isn't it? I always forget exactly how late it is for you right now, but I know it's later for you. All right, what did we have? We've got another 2 pumps plus more water tanks set up for over there. I couldn't remember what we had dealt with. Hopefully they take these berries and they don't eat them, and they put them into the breeding pods. Because we just had a whole bunch of beavers die in the... Well, we had 3 beavers die in the last 2 to 3, 4 beavers die. It's 23... So it's after midnight? It's almost midnight for you? We're gonna go ahead and force them. Almost midnight, that's what I thought. We still have 7.4 days. Okay, now what is our hold up here? We have plenty of corn. Prioritize building by haulers. Do we have any haulers? No, we don't even have any haulers. That's part of our problem. The wood workshop. I think we can pause that guy. We've got a lot of treated planks right now. The smelter. We don't have a ton of... Do we have storage for that? I should see. Yeah, we do have storage for that. Let's take that off. I can't see. Good night, Dragon. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. All right, this guy is gonna have to get turned on. All right, why are we not... Is it just because we don't have any haulers? I think so. And that poor little dude is having to run himself all the way over there to grab the corn. We do already have 100 corn rations, so I'm not quite so worried about the food now. It is getting better. We are getting better. We are going to have to do something about the berries, though, because we can't... You want to cut some lumber here, dude? Or are we completely full on all of our lumber storage? Well... Apparently, yes. Yes, we are completely full on our lumber storage. Okay. So let's do... If I can click the right button. Let's do that. And then let's put in a... ladder system. Let's mark all of these for logs. Oops, that's not what I meant to. All right, how are we doing? We have 6 days left. Whoops, wrong button. We do still have a bit of water. How much water is that? Oh, a good bit of water. So we're doing all right on that for once. For once. But we need to figure out the another forester. Maybe if we put one right here, could we then plant we'll go ahead and plant that. Is that Forster? Oh yeah, I guess he is. He is reaching to there. Okay, and then we also could probably... We'll just do that. Hopefully that gets us enough to get our breeding pods restarted. Oh, we do have some berries here. Gather a flag, though. We're gonna need another gathering flag. So where are we gonna put that? Right there, maybe? Gosh, we have a lot of... Alright, I think we need to pop priority on some more of the tanks. Do we have... whatchamacallit's under near there yet? No. right, then I am going to... We've got 46, so if we could get... Get those ones done. Those are empty as well. I'm going to go ahead and yank these tanks. And we'll plant a little bit more. What have we got growing there? Is it soybeans? I think it is. Oh no, it's not. Gosh darn it. It must be cassava. Okay, and then I think we can get away with... All right, we have 24 days, it says. And we still have a considerable amount. This is all still pretty good in here. And we still have 3 tiles, almost, going on in there. Come on, we can do it. We're so close here. Come on. Those are all slated for water. We will kick the priority up on those guys. And I'm going to get rid of this guy as well. All right, we're going to have to get up here and get this done so that we can start heading towards the explosives factory. We've already started it. It's just a matter of we'll need bad water to do anything with it. Food-wise, how are we doing? Not great. Not great at all. Alright, our mangroves are starting to come in. So it'll be another 10 days before those are ready to eat. Can't believe this guy, how did he reach all the way over there? It says he will only go to there, but all of these are planted. Doesn't make much sense to me. We're starting to lose too many beavers here. Too many beavers. These I kind of feel like ripping out. I am going to, let's unplant those so that we can put in the whatchamacallit when it comes time. We look like we're doing really well on the corn rations. find it really interesting that he came all the way over there. We get this guy in, we can plant some more berries over here. That will be helpful. Why are we not? Do we have... Oh yeah, we still have full warehouses. Did they... Nope. Haven't done any more warehouses. There we go. 2 more done. Very good, very nice. All right, metal blocks, how are we doing there? We're not... There's nobody in the smelter. We're gonna need more metal blocks in order to get all of these overhangs done. Okay, that's weird. Why is it... Oh, it is showing me that. I am also going to go ahead and up priority on the next water pump. Now that we have 3 up there, I think I am going to... if I take these 2 out, that would allow us to get a few more trees in. How far does this guy go? To there. So if we go ahead and we plant a few more there. We've got 33 beavers at the moment. We're still 5 jobs that are too few, that we don't have beavers for. All right, so theoretically, this guy, if we keep it on auto, will stay closed because this will pour over and keep that from completely getting below that. So we should be good there. Those are set that they will do their thing. We've got 1.6 days left. And as soon as those feel no contamination, they will start opening for us. So that's a good thing. I think I'm going to plant some more stuff right here. But what are we going to plant? What should we plant there? I would really like to get these 2 out of the way as well. I should have looked before I got rid of all of those. Okay, so these guys are 30 apiece. And we had... $16 of them there. So 480. So even just 2 of these took up the space of what we have there. We need another 2 in order to take up that space. We do still have these 2 over here that are not even close to full either. How are we doing on water here? We started off with an 11-day. And we still have 2¼ 2¼ tiles of water left in there. So very good, very nice. Man, I really wish we had simple triggers so that these guys would, you know, I could shut them off and turn them back on. Same as these guys. Right now it looks like we're breaking even on water. We're going up a little bit. We're at that point where it doesn't say how many times to fill, how many days to fill, I mean, or how many days till depleted, which means we're kind of like keep an even score. Metal blocks. We do need to get somebody back into this guy. Got 24 gears. Lots of planks. But we're gonna need somebody back in the smelter. Otherwise, we're going to end up with a problem. All right, so 6 of our 7 jobs are for the hauling posts, I believe. Oh wait, no, we've got that set at 4. There we go. And let's see here. Is this going to... It's on auto. There we go. Water good to go. Let's get this back to 1.6, I think it was, in order to keep it from completely flooding on us. And then we'll have to double check. I remember we were having an issue with the... it flooding things down here. So hopefully... we might need to put in one more dam. Maybe it equalized there. All right. I think it did. Very good, very nice. That's gotta be hard to swim right there. with the water pouring down on your head. Okay, I think we can... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. We can go ahead and we can get rid of these. And let's get all of this stuff slated for pickup. I don't know if you can hear it. The cat has decided he's offended that he is not inside of the recording area today. And he is just yowling up a storm here. They are swimming underneath of that. All right, I am going to go ahead and turn the water off. It makes life a little easier for me to see. I think we should probably look at some more showers down in here. He is so upset with me right now. He's just gonna have to live. We are going to unplant that one. And we are gonna go ahead and put in... It's not gonna let me put in that one. Can we get rid of this guy? And then I think we will make our path come straight across there. Let's go ahead and I am wondering if we should turn those ones on as well. And once again, our berries are out of. Hello, Esco. It's morning for you? Minapa. I thought it was evening for you right now. Or very early morning. I'm so confused. Okay. We look like we're doing all right there. Let's go ahead and can we get them to pick up all of this stuff? They're trying, it looks like. If we can get them to take that guy out, then I can put in another shower. That should make them all very, very happy. Then let's see here. I think we will go ahead and... No idea. You don't know what time it is? I'm confused. All right. Are you not? Stand by. Did you not tell me you were in Bulgaria? Okay. You always come to visit me when you're drunk. I suppose that's probably because it's that time of night for you there. So if you're in Bulgaria, what, you're about 11:30, 12 o'clock? Almost? I think. Okay, let's go ahead and... Cassava, 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 cassava. Oops, we never did put that back up. Dragons from Bulgaria. You're from Budapest, aren't you? The two Bs. My two B boys. Estonia. 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 I could have swore you told me that one of you was Budapest and one of you was Bulgaria. But you've lived in all the countries. All right. What's going on here? Those are ready to be harvested. But we don't have anyone working that farmhouse. That's not cool. We don't have anyone working this farmhouse. We have lost a lot of beavers. And since we are low on the blueberries, that is a problem. Oops, I just clicked the wrong button. I just made all my chat screens go away. Dragon wasn't earlier. He had to go to bed. Okay, there we go. Budapest for 11 years. Yeah. Oh no, a drought. Oh no, a drought. We are struggling to get our water in. What's going on here? Why are these ones? Those ones are not working. Why are those ones not working? They should be. Oh, good. We got somebody back in there to keep up with the metal since we've got all the metal coming in here. All right. Do we actually have... Oh, we've got that there, so we can't put in another one there. All right. All right. All right. We're good to go. Good to go. $77, $90, $79, not 90, $79. Okay, so we'll need to open that fairly soon. All right, we've got 2.2 days until this drought comes to kick us. I almost feel like I should pump working hours back up, because we really need the water. 12 days to fill. We don't have 12 days to fill these. We just don't. Oh, they got rid of that. Okay, we can go ahead and put the other shower in. What else do we have that we can put over here that would be a good well-being item? We've got this scratchy thing. Maybe we should just put a couple of decorations. I do want to get a clock and a bell in. I wonder, can we get away with... Oh, I just wasted a whole bunch of science on that. I wasn't even looking at that. Oh my gosh. Dude. That was really stupid. Those are almost ready again. And then we'll get another batch of berries that hopefully they won't eat and they will put into the breeding pods. Oh my gosh, we lost a whole bunch of beavers. We lost a whole bunch of beavers. We don't need that there anymore. Or that. Nor do we need the gathering flag. All right, we can go ahead and we can plant some more cassava there then. We are not going through this corn at all. That's crazy. Or is it just, oh, we get 5 rations from 1 corn. That's why we have so much. Okay. I'm thinking that maybe we should go ahead and we'll do that. All right, we've got one more day. One more day to get, we're up to 1K. We're gonna want to fill this upper reservoir since we can. Let's see here. Can I start inching this up a little bit to see if we can... Oh, whoa. Apparently not that high. Okay, so 1.7 is the lowest we can go, or the highest we can go there without flooding everything. Good to know. Good to know. Gonna start running out of this metal here at some point too. All right. We need to get the lumber storage figured out here too, otherwise we're never going to be able to fill up. All of our little lumberjacks over here have pretty much quit. I feel like taking that out and putting a ladder in there. Then we'd be able to put like another lumberjack like right there. Or we could take this guy out and put another lumberjack there. I don't know that we need it though. Okay. All right. Oh, pause. Pause. We need to close these quick. This is at 1.85, so that'll do that. That. Go ahead and put it back on double. Let's let that all the way up. Bing, bang, boom. Shoot. We did not get any water in there because I didn't do that soon enough. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. We'll let what's in there go. I probably shouldn't have done that because of the berries here, but hey. It is what it is. Alrighty, we are up to 450 corn rations, so that's more than enough to feed our beavers for a while. As long as we make sure that we don't... Alright, we got, oh, it must have been a 20 day? 20 days for not enough beavers. We have 28 beavers right now, so 30 beavers. We need about 1,800 water. I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to pause some of these guys. We'll just leave a couple of them going. We don't... The lower sluices don't need to be that high. No, it's not. The lower sluices are set at 0.25. We just, we're trying to get as much water to sit in there from the beginning. So we've got plenty of water. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3. I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6¼ tiles of water. So we should be okay. I do think we're gonna install a few more water tanks over here. Right there. For backup storage. We really need the berries. We really need the berries. Because we are running into a problem with not enough to keep the breeding pods open. Bum, 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 bum. We can throw a couple more of those in there. And then as soon as there's nobody in there. Okay. We are running at a very, very low amount of beavers right now because of the berry problem. We need to get this guy. No, this is not Timberborn music. I find while I like the Timberborn music, I cannot listen to it for 3 hours straight. I would go batty. This is a mix of music from Harris Heller, who is a YouTuber and streamer who put together a bunch of music that he has gifted to the streaming community for free. So I use his music. It's copyright free. So, oh, why did I pause those? Not pause. I meant to up priority on them. Yeah, it's the same music that I use for every stream. In fact, I use this music plus the Minecraft music when I do a Minecraft stream. So. Alrighty. We have absolutely no reason that we need that for, right? Or was there something that I needed treated planks for? All right. Now, do we want to try and expand ourselves into the hydroponic gardens in an attempt to coffee. Coffee needs treated planks. Let's see, it only needs water. Does it need power? It needs power. Is that what we were planning for the other side of this? Don't have enough science points. It's 500 science. We are pretty much running with no one scientist. One scientist. Okay, mangrove fruit are coming in. We lost another beaver. Oh my gosh. These beavers have got to stop eating the blueberries. I guess we do have some in there, so it's not quite as drastic as all that. Let's go ahead and have him plant the blueberries that I wanted up here. We could pull somebody over here to cut all this lumber. We still don't have any storage, though. We keep telling them to work on different things. We are going to have to pop priority on this and this, though, because we are running out of... All right, fermented cassava, kohlrabies, mango fruit. That one's also kohlrabies. All right, I think we're at the point now where we are... Oh my gosh, another one died of old age. The rate we're going, we're going to have a problem. We've got to get... Prioritize. And then as soon as that is, he's done there, we'll go ahead and we will shut him down because we don't really need anything over here. I just needed him to plant the berries. That was it. That was all. All right. Atomic Gaming had an insane build this weekend, like insane. I'll have to go. I don't think I've ever watched them. They do Timberborn stuff? Let me write that down. Atomic Gaming. Because if I don't write it down, I will completely and utterly forget it. Okay. Can we pop out another beaver here? Those are still open, right? Yeah. How are we doing water-wise? Just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a quarter? A half. 5 and a half. Okay. Oh, they got all of those in now. Good to go there. I'm wondering if we shouldn't, like, extend this and put a few more up there. I really wish we could do something else here to get a few more along here, but we'd have no way to walk to them. So that is a no-go. Unless... He usually does playthroughs. This was just a 20-minute video of a crazy fast-forward playthrough. Oh, okay. I'll go check him out if you say he's got some cool builds. Never a problem with that. I will always do... check somebody else out. Alright, we have a... that guy there. We don't have a lumberjack in. We pretty much are... Tapper Shack is pretty full. Oh, they got that. So now they're actually cutting lumber again. Very good, very nice. These poor guys are running their butts off. We do have 2 haulers, so at least we've got that. Let's see, we've got 1,200 water, so we got 15 days. I'm gonna 3 times this. 15 days with, ooh, we're up to 27 beavers. We gained, 28. We gained 3 there. 15 days, let's say for 30 beavers, that's 1350. So we almost have enough stored to get through without a problem. Without a problem at all. I would like to get someone into here to start collecting the mangrove fruits. That means we need to take this guy down. We can't. We have 14 empty jobs. Oh. I completely forgot that we needed power down here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Where were we at? Sorry. Got like 12 text messages there. Real life is intruding on gameplay today. Alright, so we still have 2 guys in there. We have that running. We have that. Oh, no, I didn't want that. We got that going. We could just kick that guy out of there. We only have 3 builders. I'm gonna go ahead and boosh. So we got 5 up here. We had 5 down here. And I think we are like kind of keeping up. Kinda being the operative word. I'm gonna pause this guy. We don't have anyone cutting lumber down here, I don't think. So let's take those guys out of play for right now. And we are out of berries again. We gotta get somebody into some of these farmhouses because this guy can't cover all of this on their own. We're to 27 beavers. We lost one again, didn't we? Yep, we did. I don't want to Um, I don't want to run out of beavers and not end up like we did a little bit there at the beginning of this playthrough where we ran our beavers down so badly. We are still looking at four tiles of water. Looks like we are just breaking even at this point. We're not increasing, we're not decreasing. How are we coming here? 75%. I don't think this guy, no, he runs to there. This guy can be paused. We just needed... the, him there to plant the blueberries. That was pretty much all we needed him for. Is this full? I can't tell. Yes. Between the green grass underneath of it and the color of their planks. Yeah, we're out of blueberries again. It's hard to tell on that guy. I am going to go ahead. 82, 83. Nothing super great there. I will take that back down. We didn't really need him there quite yet. Quite yet. Pause that guy. Planks we are pretty well set on. Gears we are out of. We're gonna have to... I'm gonna take it. Just 2? How much does this guy need? I wish it would just say right there, you know what I mean? How much? 200. Oh, then we're gonna need... We don't have anyone in the gear workshop either. We just are so low on beavers right now. So low. What have we got going on here? That guy needs gears. This one needs to be bad water. That one needs gears as well. Okay. We have 8.5 days left in this particular little bad tide period. I mean, drought period, not bad tide. Drought. You know what? I'm gonna... Stand by a second. All right. Oh, the bell is done. I love the bell. I think the bell is the coolest thing ever. You can hear the end of the workday and the start of the workday. All right, we have 6.9 days. I think we might take the beavers down a little bit. We are definitely holding even on water. We're just pumping enough to keep ourselves at the same pace with no problem. We're going to call that good. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Get rid of this. Okay. We've got 13 on the well-being score. We do have a beaver injured, which is kicking our butt. The mangrove fruits still haven't been picked, so we have plenty of them down there. I'm going to pop priority on that and see if we can't get that back up there. We're gonna have to start yanking some of this other stuff. Or, I'm sorry, not yanking, but planting some of this other stuff. We are most likely going to, yeah, they can only get that far. We're most likely going to have to, gosh darn it, we lost a whole batch again. We were up to 29 beavers. Now we're back down to 27. Alright, I need to... That poor beaver is just getting yanked to and fro, to and fro. All right, 5.1 days. Okay. I would like to see, we still have someone working there. Okay, what's the next thing we want to work on? We got the reservoir taken care of. We've got 4 days and we have 1.25 tiles. We must have had to start releasing water into here. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to pause one more of those because I don't want us to deplete the water we need to keep the mangroves going. If we kill the mangroves off again, it's forever before we actually get them back. And with 27 beavers, so 30 beavers for another 5 days, we should theoretically only need about 500 water. If I'm looking at that right? Yep, I think I am. So we should have more than enough water stored to get us through what we currently are doing. Hopefully a couple of those are close. That guy is full. Are we full up on our storage? We are. Oh, I think we took over kohlrabi's. Fermented cassava. We're gonna have to expand the storage tower. Dong, dong, dong. Do we have someone working on the mangroves? Yes, we do. We do have some again. Not very many. They apparently are very well liked. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to reduce these by 1. And then when we do get some more beavers, we can... Oh, shoot. I just clicked the wrong screen. Got rid of all my chat boxes. I'm gonna have that guy go up and hope he finished planting those already. We still have eight jobs unfilled. Are we getting gears again? We've got some metal. This guy is going so slow. Oh, hey! The bad water pump is up. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it because one, it can't do anything right now, and two, we don't really need it at the moment. All right, looks like we got another. I'm gonna just knock that one's priority down. We have one day, and how much water do we have left in here? Quarter of a block. Quarter of a block. That is 1.7 was where we could get that to not overflow. All right. Says we have 15 days worth of water. Not certain that I actually believe that, but building needs water. Oh, that's too low for the swimming pool. So sorry, beavers, but you can still shower. They don't use any of these showers. There we go. Let's get... This is totally gonna kill us. Get the water pumps. Oopsies. Water pumps back open. It's more important that we have the water pumps handled. I'm gonna... That one already is. We can go ahead and pause that. That guy is paused. There is nobody in that one. Nobody there. Nobody there. Well, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. All right, 27 beavers. We are just languishing at 27 beavers. Whoa. That took a while for it to flash over. Oh, hey, they got that done. All right, this can get paused again. Planks. We're gonna have to open the planker back up. Metal blocks, how are we doing? We have 58. What are we building with metal blocks at the moment? I think we're going to have to pause that guy. The gears and the planks, let them build up stock again. We still have a couple of tanks up here we're trying to get gears for. Bad tide! We don't want no stinking bad tide. Alright. It's okay. It's okay. But that does mean that we will be turning down the amount of pumps we have, and we will be able to open the bad water pump without a problem. Ding, dong, dong, dong. Let's go ahead and we're gonna need a warehouse for that, aren't we? I think it is time to expand the warehouse. Let's do another stack here. And I think we had... No, we have the ladders going towards the back. Oh my gosh, they're so quick. All right, we have 1.3 days remaining. Gotta pay attention. Can't let the water... Can't let the water, get messed up this time. All right, we're at 1,400 water. It's more than we started the last one with, which is good. .6 days. I am not going to trust this time, because the last time it let in a whole bunch of bad water. A lot of bad water. Before we could get it closed. And let's get these closed. Well, we didn't get that quite right. We're going to go ahead and pause. 11 days. 12 days. Pause. Pause. And we can go ahead and we can auto this now. And I kind of want to... Oops, too much. Too much. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy going, because the explosives factory is built now. I'm gonna go ahead and close it though. We are gonna go ahead and tap one of these for soybeans, which we can't do anything with right now. But we do have them growing up here. Okay, and then I'm trying to think here. I think we could get away with putting in the irrigation barriers along here, because it's actually being watered from here. So if we put those... Oh, man. Like that, maybe? I don't know that we're going to be able to reach them all. If we... Let's see here. I think they should be able to reach that one from there. So if we put this guy like right here. I wonder if we need to put them down here as well. We could have conceivably just put them around here. Might have been smart. Okay. Okay. All right, let's, we've got 8.9 days left. It says we have 41 days worth of water. And we got that going up there. We got another one of those done. Very good, very nice. This guy, I think in order to do the next thing for them, we need the oil press, right? Oil press. It's not a lot of materials or science. And it only needs 50 power. So maybe we... say yes to that. And then we're gonna have to do that. And then we could switch it to something else for rations. Maybe we start planting some eggplant in here. Oh, we didn't even need that. They must have got it from there. All right, that's not doing the trick. So I'm wondering, maybe we need to put those down here. Contamination barriers. I can't see you. Maybe like that. Too far from district. Okay, let's just extend the path. Oh, wait. I can't. Well, that did fix it a little bit, so maybe if we get that taken care of, that will do the trick. Because theoretically, this should have done most of that, I think. All right, we're up to 28 beavers, 24 adults, 4 kits. So I think we are We are making a little bit of progress here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop priority on that because we have so many of those ready. Oh, wow. We can't even reach all of that. Well, that kind of sucks. What about if we put a ladder there? Oops, how did we end up at single speed? No single speed today. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, they got part of that already out. Wait a second. Did I just put the wrong thing in? The oil press. We need canola for oil, not soybeans. Oy vey. All right, let's go ahead and throw that in there then. I'm actually thinking that maybe we take some of this out. Because we literally don't have anyone working down here. And put in some more food stuff. If we popped a lumberjack in there, that might do the trick. Ding, ding, ding. We have 4 days left. How are we doing on the water? Still doing pretty good. All right, that doesn't seem to be doing the trick because those should have covered the area. I don't understand why these are still contaminated. They're covered here. They're covered here. We have overlap. These ones are on this block. I guess we should have taken those and made those. We couldn't at that point because we didn't even have any water. I mean, any dynamite at that point. I think we probably need to put in another row of water wheels if we can fit them. If we just go ahead and plunk that in there. We're not going to be able to get to the middle one. Oh yeah, we will. We can get to it from right there. Gosh darn it. Okay. It was fine. How are we doing? We've still got 1,300 water, lots of logs, lots of food. Doing okay. And we're gonna go ahead and we are up to 30 beavers, 26 adults, and 4 kits. Okay. We are gonna tell this one that it is going to be canola. This guy is going to be paused because there's nothing we can do with it quite yet. I wonder, can we fit some power wheels? Can we fit a big power wheel over here? No, I forget. These ones always have to be up one. I could if we pull it up. I'm just thinking that it might be in our best interest to put in the food things over here instead. So if we do a platform, is that gonna let us put that big one on there? Yes. Interesting. Okay, so that means that we'll need to bring our power down. No, that's not what we need. We need, and a bad tide has ended. Let's make sure that it doesn't... Water has started. We're gonna go ahead and put this back to 1.7. Whoa. That was pretty wicked. Oh, wait. Why are we flooding so badly? Bring that down to 6.5. Apparently, we were okay. That did do the trick. Oh, we gotta get all of our water pumps back open. Okay, this guy can get paused. All right. Estimated time to depletion greater than 99 days. I don't see how that could be, but I do not see how that could be. All right, now we got to figure out the power. We're going to need that guy. 40 seconds? Right? Because we're going to need to... We're 180. That is not exceedingly good. Okay, so if we look at our food production, the fermenter is 50, the oil press is 50, the food factory is 220. So that is, oh my gosh, really? Smack dab on day 3. Okay, so what did I just say? 220 is what we actually need. Wow, okay. Look at this. This is flying over here. Let's get some power to tie in this last one. What is it? It is a drought, right? Yeah, 2 days until that's incoming. So we're up to 1,400 there. Woo. All right. Can we... Let's take that out. Oh, we can finish filling in this field now. We don't have any yet. Okay, let's see if we put in an oil press. We got one more day. Will we be able to fit 2 food factories here? No. I don't think so. We could move. Nope. We can fit one there. Or we could take some dynamite into here and change that around. And let's go ahead and put in... Guess we're gonna have to do little ones. Right, and then we can do a couple of small ones. So if we say this is going to be oil, oh, bother. I did it again. I didn't get the water up top saved. All right, 17 days. 17 days with 30 beavers. Like 1,800 water. So we have almost enough to keep that going. We are going to need to turn the power wheel on. Pause. We are going to say we need canola down here. And then what are we going to put in this guy? Good question. What are we going to put in that guy? All right, I got an idea for right here, though. If we go ahead and we do that, right, then we will be able to reroute the path. Can I have the path, please? And then we would also be able to... reroute here too, right? Yes, yes, we can. And then we would be able to fit in a second food factory. Honestly, we don't have enough power coming off of this thing for that, so we are going to need a power wheel. I wish we had engines. 400. 400. We're almost there. We are almost there. Okay. We also could theoretically snag this power and run it across and attach it to this so that all of this power was connected. To do that, would probably be a good idea. And then it would mean probably wanting to dynamite underneath of there and bringing it across and then up. We did get... Oh, we do have some canola seeds, so we could... I don't think I want that as... water. We're at 1600 water. We're to 14 days, so that's about 1300 water that we need. And we look to be keeping even. All right, eggplants. We need some eggplants. We're there. If I can find the right thing. Okay, corn we have, canola we have, soybean we have, cassava we have, and kohlrabi we have. So eggplants is the last ration we need. They'll be able to plant some of that. All right, what do we have these set at? Did we get these back to... Yeah, back to 2.5. All right, and then I'm gonna say let's do... eggplant there. I'm wondering, can we... That is so bad looking. Oh my gosh, that is so bad looking. Like, really? Oh, let's pause. Because I got a whole mess going on here. Oops, I just took one out that we needed. Those guys all require gears. All right, let's go back to... I'm wondering, I know we can build on top of these. Can we actually? Oh, it's only on the bottom. If we built one right there, we could do one power connection right into there and take this guy out of here. I should have just come right out of the back of him. All right, yeah, I know. I apparently am having issues figuring out what the heck I'm doing. Oh no, did I just... Oh, wait, no. This guy. This guy is powering him, not this. I'm like, no, you can't on those corners. Alrighty. Okay, let's plant a few more eggplant here. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Oh, we must have... Oh, we did. We got somebody in there. Woo, we are up to 34 beavers. Very good, very nice. And we have a full blueberry storage again. That is nice. Because we have been sorely lacking in that. Corn rations, canola seeds. Everything is very full over here. So I'm wondering if we don't do another layer on the tower. I think we could. Are those not marked for... Yeah, they are marked for cutting. Okay. How are we doing on the water? We got 9. Seems like we are not going through it quite as quickly as we did in the last drought, which I'm not 100% certain why. Scrap metal, we still have a good quantity of it. Let's go ahead and stick a couple of small... and mark all of those for canola. Honestly, I'd like to ixnay this all together. Oh, they are trucking it all the way over here. Do, 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 do. You know what? Oh, that's right. That guy. If we install one of those, we'd be able to keep the bad tide open and it wouldn't be a problem. We would always have power. So I think we need to kind of gear towards that. What doesn't have a recipe? Oh. Fermented soybeans? I guess I didn't... It needs canola oil and soybeans in order to work. We're gonna need more canola, aren't we? I think corn rations are full. Yes, our storage for corn rations is full. All right, we are up to 500. Science. Should we put in the... if we put it over there, then we end up with it just in a weird spot. We are up to 16 on well-being. That's crazy awesome. Gonna throw that guy in there. And then we are gonna come here and we are going to put some... Oh wait, we need a... We need a couple of little warehouses for the coffee beans. Coffee beans, coffee beans. All right. This is going to be cafe. Okay. I wonder if we come over here and we just put in a levee right there. Just go like right there and make it, force it all through there if we're gonna end up flooding something or if it will be okay. Let's go ahead and put a staircase in here so that they can get to the rest of this and connect it all. Oops, that's not quite what I meant to do. All right. Let's see, what did that do for it? Well, we've got the... Oh, okay. It must have been the fermented soybeans that tripped us over there. I'm wondering if this is going to cause flooding over here, though, by doing that. I mean, we can easily take it out if it tries to. I kind of feel like maybe we should put in a block right there. Oh, has no power. Does have coffee beans in it, though. All right, we'll let that, you know what? Let's go ahead and we got a couple more spots where we can plunk some mangroves. Let's go ahead and let them plant those, and then we can pause them again. Because I planted the ones that were down here, right? Yes. Okay. All right, that's all done over there now. So I think we're good there. That doesn't... why are we... Can we... Yep, it's not connecting. Can we... There we go. That should do it. I think we're going to need some more beavers in here. Oh, they can hold 60 coffee. Doing. Oh wow, we got both of those running right now. We have 4 haulers. I think we still only have 3 builders. We've got 2.7 days. And I can tell based upon how quickly it's going down now that it started to release into here to help keep that going. Coffee is going. I am going to prioritize that for haulers. Try and see if we can get that going. How are we doing on... We still are okay on pine sap. Ding, ding, ding. Wow. We are well and truly... I'm going to flip one of these to coffee. And it is marked as obtain. And I'm going to tell them to use these ones to supply the other warehouses. All right. We don't have any eggplant yet, right? We are going to mark that and that. And we are going to flip production from here to over here when we can on the next bad tide. We are not quite making enough power over here. I wonder, can we, if I can get my camera to do what I want it to do here, we could throw in, if we take out this, we could put in we're almost to the point where we could do an engine. Almost. Do we just want to wait for an engine? I almost think we do, rather than putting in the power wheel. We wouldn't need the beavers for it. And theoretically, I think we could get away with several of them over here. We're going to have to put in another piece of one. And that is the end of the drought. Let's ooh, zoom out. We need to get all of our I'm going to pause this, and this. Then we're going to come over here and we are going to unpause this guy. And which one has the... Oh, we have eggplants, so we could do that. Wow, they really like coffee. They have like just completely and utterly run for that. What are we? Power output 200. So it's enough to run one of these. Our total power. Oops. I forgot to come and deal with the floodgate. Okay. We currently are running at... Holy cats, look at how much power we got going on there. The large water wheel is only outputting 200. We have a large fluctuation though. Part of that, it must be surge. We were supposed to be double checking whether or not we were fine over here without flooding. And it looks like we might be. That is definitely... That is definitely like focusing it a little bit more, because this guy was only like at 120 something when we first put it in there. But we've got a huge fluctuation in power differential here. It's running anywhere from 17 something to over 2000. So there's a huge difference there, which is really strange. Could have something to do with like we get surges on this guy. Ooh. Beaver's high happiness is up to 21. That means we got the eggplants going. All right, so I think maybe one of the next things we want to look at is putting in a fermenter. I mean, hydroponic garden. That's going to be a difficult one, though, because honestly, I don't... The algae is so time intensive and water intensive. The mushrooms are not quite so bad, and we can do fermented mushrooms without a problem. We are up to 40 beavers all total, and we have 2 beavers sleeping outside. Okay, I think it's time to turn down. We will hold that one because it's almost done. And it's got enough stuff in it to finish. That if we just leave it there, then... Oh, bad tide. I don't want a bad tide. Come on. It's enough to... to keep things going. Alright, we actually... should have put that through that one or something else. Oh, we don't need that running. All right, what does that do our power? Still more than we need. So I think we're okay. But we can come and put in... I could have not put that there. I could put those over here. Poor little area is starting to look really weird. We could dynamite that corner out and put in another one without a problem. Oh wait, no, that was a wrong button. Let's do fermented cassava. And then this one will be fermented soybeans. Soybeans, cassava. Okay. I think we're going to flip one of these to coffee. All right, did we fill up our... Yes, we filled up our warehouse there. We're still doing okay on lumber. We can replant that. Let's go ahead and pause that lumberjack. And we are going to go ahead and put in some more eggplants if we can here. Do we have... That was for canola seeds, but we're pretty much... Pause. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay. Holy cats. That scared me really, really bad. Let's go ahead and do that. 11 day. It is an 11-day bad tide. All right. Well, that was why I didn't fill up the last time, because I was open. Oh my god. All right, let's go back to... Gonna flood a little, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll just mean we'll be really full down here, which is a good thing. All right. Coffee. You. What are you doing? Fermented cassava. You are just running through it. Okay. I think we open that puppy back up. We could, if we stuck some... Why did we have water here? We stuck a couple of platforms here. Yadderhay? Yadderhay. We can put in a big one there. And say canola oil. We're up to 22! 22! Alright. So I think, in the grand scheme of things, if we just put, because we need a lot of water for the hydroponics, we go ahead and put it over here. So I think let's go ahead and put a staircase here, and let's take out a little bit of this space. Let's just come in here with some dynamite. 600. Was there something we were saving science for? I can't remember. I think we were, but what was it? I don't remember what it was. The engine. We were gonna get an engine. Okay. To add to this. Which if we... Now we need 600. Bow. Now we gotta wait for... We gotta wait for the, whatchamacallit now? The science again. Boo! Hiss! Boo! You know what we can do, though, now that we've got some... Can we come in here? I'm not 100% certain that they're going to be able to reach this, is the only thing. So we'll have to see if that's doable. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. All right, so that should mean one to there, two. We need to move the ladder. If we go ahead and move this here, and then we take out this guy and this, then we should theoretically be able to fit 2 engines in here. How much? That would be 800 power. How are we doing on power? Oh wow, not well. We need 935 and we only have 5. Oh, because it's a bad tide. It's a bad tide, so we only have the bad water coming through here. We don't have any fresh water coming through here. That's the problem. I wonder if we could put some power wheels in here and somehow expand the power. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Nope, I don't want to detonate that. All right, the hydroponic gardens. If we go ahead and take this out of here. Bonk. All right, then we can go ahead. We don't necessarily need all that space then, do we? It's 200. All right, we either do the hydroponic garden or we do the power. I think we go with the power first. Let's get an engine in here. All right, why? Yes. Right. Let's go ahead and bonk. And let's go ahead and also put in wrong thing. Logs. And then, all right. We're gonna have to open we are going to have to open the, what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. We have 4 beavers sleeping outside, though. We need another house. All right, it says 23 days to depletion. We have 3.5 days left in the bad tide. This is set on auto, so that is fine. It will do its thing. I would like to come up here and actually change these to sluices so that they didn't auto open. We now have dynamite, so I can take this down. If we wanted to. All right, I'm thinking we put some warehouse over here too for these guys. Oh, engine is up and running. Prioritize building by hauler. Oh, we have 8 beavers not doing anything. Okay, we've got add one in there. Add one in there. We're up to 44 beavers. That's crazy. All right. Then we also probably need some storage over here for food items as well. We might want to come in here and just square this out a little bit. Nope, not there. Not there. I said that twice now. Rink. I'll leave that little space. Take that out. This guy needs to go away. Oops, how did we end up on single speed again? Didn't mean to do that. Bum, bum. Yeah, see, this is not working. So I'm thinking if we do instead... Can we put... What am I looking for here? Let's do that and that. Now we got to move the ladder. We don't really necessarily need to be up here on top of this anymore. So if we do like that, can we start reclaiming some of that? Like, I'd like these to not die every single time we have something going on. All right. I didn't forget to look here. 9:53 and we 9:39. Woof. Okay, so that means we can. Oh, how are we gonna do this? If we All right, bad tide has ended. Water is coming. Quick, click money. We need to get this down to 1.65. Man, I wished. Stop it. Then we need to get our pumps back up and running. Okay. That should have pulled them out of here, if need be. All right, food-wise, I think we're doing pretty good. We did get all of, we need one more here. Boink. I hope I just didn't injure someone. I didn't notice that they were quite so close. Let's go ahead and take these guys out as well. We'll ditch those. And then, okay, food. Hydroponic garden. We're gonna go ahead and just do one for the moment. And we are going to say we want mushrooms. We could conceivably stack up 3 right here and just take up that little footprint space, which I wasn't thinking about earlier. I'm going to put this a low priority, but see if we can't get this lumber over here cut. And if Dragon was watching, he would be like all upset that we didn't have those dealt with like that. Okay, so what do we got for power now? We pause this guy. We've got enough power. We really only kind of need to run that when we're in a drought or a bad tide. We'll need a second one though if we're going to handle all of this stuff for a bad tide or for a drought. I'm gonna go ahead and ditch that guy. Don't need it. And I'm thinking if we went ahead and we put some platforms back here, we could go ahead and do another tier of warehouses. Maybe we do a ladder there. Plank. And then we could Very good, very nice. Bonk. Because we're running out of storage space for some things. Again. Alright, so let's see here. If we pull this guy and this guy... If I pull this guy, then we cut our power over here. We'd have to turn the engine back on. This guy needs some place to store his stuff. Oh man, I forget that doesn't, isn't the same size. I wish they were the same size. Okay, but where are we gonna put storage for that? Drought approaching. Man, it is very noisy over in this corner when you're zoomed in. Look at that, that guy's going. We're gonna need some storage for mushrooms now too. Okay. So let's chink. Let's put that at 1.8. And then let's whoa. That wasn't cool. We flooded everything there for a moment. All right, we are up to 2.2k water, which is very good. I would like to... This is going to be a little strange, but we are going to add in a ladder right there to allow the beaver going from here to here without a problem. Oh, we're going to need to open that back up. We are out of bad water. All right, we've got about 20 minutes before we need to move on. I am going to go ahead and then we are going to say empty. That was kind of a temporary measure to get us to the point where we could handle the, let's say, a logs and say a planks. I'm gonna leave those for right now. And now I wish that we had put the ladder there. Then I could have put in a single. We might change that. Oh, pause. Pause. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's at what it's gonna be. We have 25k water, which is good. It is a 25-day drought. Holy cats. 25 days. Okay, 25 days with 50 beavers. All right, here's the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to pause the coffee brewery because it uses water. This is at 42%. This guy can be paused because he can't do anything. We are going to turn the engine on. And then we are also going to go ahead and put in another engine, which should be just fine. It should feed into all of that, no problem. All right, we can go ahead and go back to 3 times. How are we doing here? Metal. We're almost out of. Treated planks we're almost out of. So we're gonna need to open those 2 things back up. All right. We're still topping off. How are we doing on our coffee bean storage? Not bad. All right, we could use another large water tank like over here somewhere. I think we're probably at just like we were kind of at the edge of what we did. I'm feeling like once this is done, we pause it just in case. We do need to put in another fermenter though, in order to ferment the mushrooms. So let's stick that in there. We are going to tell it fermented mushrooms. Now we have all 3 set. No, oh, okay, that's fine. Honestly, I think we are going to... We want to go there, or do we want to go here? We're gonna make a mess here for a second. And we are going to go... honestly, I don't know that I want. I guess it doesn't really matter. The beavers are going to walk over it whether or not it's there or not. We actually could straighten this out altogether. And make this come straight across there. And then we could take out that. And this path piece, not that, I want the path. Nope, I just want the path. There we go. Okay, and I'm wondering then if we could get away with another set of power wheels. Nope. Although if that was gone, we could. So maybe we go ahead and we take that out. They're not going to be able to reach that, are they? No, they're not. Okay. Go ahead and... Then if we put in there... That probably wasn't the smartest thing ever, was it? Because that was directing the water. That was directing the water straight into those. Ack. Ack. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. And I wasn't paying attention to this guy, and it has restarted. Can we just pause it? It's only 4%. No good selected. Cultivation halted. It's fine. All right, we are up to 47 beavers. And then we were looking at what can we do over here for some storage. Power wise, how are we doing here? Nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough power. But it's all right. We'll figure it out. Let's see here. I can fit 2 more. Gears were looking okay, and planks were looking okay. I don't understand quite how, but we are. Apparently we aren't building enough. You know what? We could put somebody in there. We are okay right now for that, though. That guy can fit all the way to there. Oh, we can take those out. I really don't like where this is placed, but it kind of is a good spot, I guess. All right. That could be another eggplant. Canola oil, we are doing just fine on. We got 248, so we are keeping up absolutely perfectly. Apparently beavers don't drink as much coffee as I would have thought they would. I would have thought more coffee would be... Coffee is not a nutritional item. Oh, yes, it is. All right, so we need to figure out the last thing we need are the algae rations. And those are gonna bite us in the butt pretty good, I think. On the waterfront. Which is not really so cool. Not really so cool. I was thinking, could we create a aqueduct to here from here? I'm not quite certain how we do it, but it does seem like it would be a good idea. How are we doing on the water? It says we have 47 days. Somehow I doubt that, but I do want to be cognizant and not run this completely out again. Yeah, too far from district. We could put in some ladders, though. All right. Let's see if we can't get some beavers down in there so that we can start taking out some of this depth. I mean, we don't want to go too far, but if we take it all down to this level, as much as we can, we've got a lot of platforms and stuff like that holding up things, so we can't take those out. But it will give us a little bit more depth in the water and also mean that our sluices don't have like stuff right behind them. 61 days now. Like what? Didn't it just say 43? Something like that? That's absolutely crazy. All right. We are going to have to call it there for today. I want to say thank you for those who watched. I do appreciate it. We did have a lot of fun today. It was a pretty lazy stream. Just, you know, picking away at getting some of this stuff done. We will have to come back in here and start some of the fun, like, dirt excavator things. I think we probably will put a dirt excavator and what you call it, somewhere over in this corner. Or... yeah, I think that's probably like our best bet now, is to put it over here in this corner and then run from there. So, alrighty. I hope you all have had a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one, all right? Have a great one.